Okay, so I know it's February. I know it's the beginning of the year, but welcome to 2023, 1 month in. Let's start in February. What do you want from it? New Year's resolutions are out, so I am told, and so the internet reads. No one makes New Year's resolutions anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, it's February. What are we doing for the rest of our lives? Every day is a new day and a day that brings new beginnings and the opportunity to set goals, start fresh, and to create. Mantras are a great way of focusing on where we want to be. And to me, the middle of February seems to be a good place to stop, to reflect, to reset, and plan forward, plan ahead. Maybe February could be the new January, like, grey is the new black, or brown is the new black, or white is the new black. Yeah, February could be the new January. I like the hope of February. It's not quite the blur of January and I've got to get over my holiday and get into life, but rather February gets rid of the clutter and lays out the year ahead. What is your plan? What are your big life goals, your leadership targets for 2023? Now the holiday season is behind you. The question, do you believe in that 7-year cycle of having to plan and think, and then we have new evolutions of change every 7 years? Have you got a strategic plan for your leadership, for your life, for you? And every plan then has goals. We can talk SMART goals here, but what about monthly targets and your daily 1%? Doing something hard, doing a little change, something different every day, and then 1% over 100 days, what impact have you made? Does your calendar reflect your leadership priorities, your life priorities? So what are you working on? I'm sure you have a lot of these written down for your work, but what about for you? Where do you want to be? What have you got mapped out? As leaders, there are development plans, targets for your team, your school, your business, and you're most likely to have all those steps and resources in place. You could have done a needs analysis and then looked for strengths and external supports. Brilliant practice. I bet it's written with SMART goals and measures of success, and you may have even put parts of this into your performance review. And if you're like me, there are no personal targets in my performance plan. They are measured by KPIs, and if the KPI is achieved, my targets are met. Now, and all of that, but what about me? Where am I being pushed? Where am I growing? What am I doing to improve me, to develop me? And that's a pretty big one to think about. What about the whole person? I am so all about self-reflection and visions and visualizations. If I am not self-reflective, then my vision is blinkered. And in turn, it would be really hard to visualize and actualize a new reality. I know this sounds wishy-washy, but what are you doing for you this year? Where do you want to be in 30 days' time? Not December, 30 days. What's going to be different today and what's going to be different tomorrow? Do you have a 12-month vision game sheet? I have done this many times before, but I've recently spent time studying online with Robin Sharma. He created a sharpness of focus, a refinement of my thinking in my daily life. So I want to share some of those thinkings with you. For example, start by listing your 5 strong daily changes. What changes do you want in yourself in the next 12 months? And what will it look like? Am I going to get super fit? I'm going to bring new energy to a new job and love it. I'm going to connect and create a true presence. I'm going to start kayaking. I'm going to move house, move cities. I don't know. What are your big 5 strong life changes? And then, don't do these all at once. Day after day, think about some of these things. List your 5 big targets. Not life changes, but targets that you can tick off next year. For example, simplify my life. $250,000 in the bank. We wish. Weigh in 10 kilos lighter. Learn Romanian. And then list your 5 top values. What drives you? You know, gratitude, growth, self-worth, autonomy, integrity. I don't know. List your 5 non-negotiables, those red line things. What are the things that can't not happen in your life? You know, for example, having to exercise at least 5 days a week. It's a non-negotiable. Mindfulness to start each day. Saturday fun days, digital-free Sundays. Dinner at the dining table each day. I don't know. No phones after 5 o'clock. No school messages on your phone. I don't know. List your 5 key life rules, your mantra. You know, and I shared one earlier about mantra, but leave people intact, find joy, plan it, do it. World class is a process, live your truth. What are yours? List your 5 best rituals, things that help you be successful. For example, planned exercise, mindfulness and gratitude talk, reading, learning, you know, reflecting, coffee. Coffee is one of my rituals that is called life survival. Having a calendar. List your top 10 priorities and then put a success date on these. By when? Finally, take your list, because a list is never helpful unless it's put into an action plan and calendar. And take all of these and calendar these targets as little steps across 12 months. Make it happen. Make your targets your reality. Spend some time on yourself. It is February. February is a great time to start. When I started Sharma Thinking, it began on the 27th of April 2022. Nothing significant about 27th of April, but it was the day I started this journey. Each day begins new. Your new day, your new thinking starts on the day you choose. Remember the oxygen mask theory from Roland Barthes? You know, put your oxygen mask on first so that you are strong enough to help others. So my question to you, what are you doing for you? Today is your day. Draw your line in the sand. Prioritize you. Ciao for now.